Happy Friday, everyone. Today is Friday, April 26, 2024, and this is a 2 week update from the video that I recorded 2 weeks ago about being let go from my job. Life has definitely slowed down a lot. I would love to hear your comments, and please like the video. I really appreciate it when you do that for me because the algorithms are never kind to me. I could have hundreds of views on a video or less and maybe 10 likes, which doesn't help the algorithm at all. So, if you'd like to see more from me and learn a little bit more about me, or if there are some topics that you would like me to discuss, please mention them in the comments section and, you know, maybe I can help you out or provide some insight on a particular topic that you might be interested in, or if you'd like to know my opinion on a certain issue. In these past 2 weeks that I have not been working, right away I noticed that I had more time to take care of myself. The morning when I received the news that they were going to let me go, I went back to my bedroom and I sat down and had a cup of coffee. And that cup of coffee tasted a lot different than it would have had I been working. I was able to enjoy it and not have to deal with the stress of being on the phone or having my supervisor being on my case about taking over 70 calls per day or clicking on my mouse every 30 seconds to make sure I have productive time according to metrics. I don't have to deal with that anymore, so that's good. I'm not totally against the work, but it is a problem when we're working a job that takes a toll on our health. It's very important that we take care of our physical and mental health because if we're not healthy physically, mentally, emotionally, it's counterproductive. We cannot be productive when we are working and trying to put forth our best efforts. So last week I had my second foot surgery. So now that is all done, thankfully, on my left foot this time. And I'm now a week and 2 days post op. I went to see my doctor 2 days ago on Wednesday, and he says that my recovery is going well. So on my next appointment next week, I will have my stitches removed. So I'm glad that that's over and things are going well with that. But I'm slowing down. I'm not able to actually do much right now, but I've had more time to study for my Security Plus exam that I would like to sit for next month. So I'm preparing for that right now. I'm also seeking other opportunities too in cybersecurity that I would like to pursue. I haven't had any interviews yet, but I'm definitely working towards that. But in these last 2 weeks, I'm realizing how short life is and that we must make the most of the time that we have here. My neighbor passed away earlier this week. I believe he was in his late 70s. And it was really sad because when I came back 2.5 years ago, he's known me since I was about 8 years old, but I was able to talk to him and, get to know him better. A couple times he invited me over to his house. He showed me around, showed me different pictures, told me different stories about his time in the military. He served over 40 years in the military, which was really amazing. My dad did 20 years in the Navy. But my neighbor, he dedicated his life to serving the country, which is very honorable. Even the 20 years that my dad did, that's honorable as well. But I don't know if he regretted giving so much of himself to the military and that it took away from the time that he had to spend with his wife because when I was a teenager, I would mow her lawn for her, and usually he would be out to sea. He wasn't home to do it. That's when I would do it when I was a kid. She was paying me $15 every other week that I would mow her lawn. So that was what, $30 a month, which wasn't much, but back in 1995, I made $30 go a long way, especially for a teenager, a 14-year-old. But she ended up passing away. I think she died a couple years ago, maybe a little longer than that. And, it was kind of sad because that time that they could have had together, that they could have spent together traveling and, just enjoying each other, enjoying being retired and not having to deal with the stress of working a job or being away from your loved ones. But for my life, I don't want to spend my life working, slaving for a job. I'm not against working, I'm okay with working, but having a healthy work-life balance is key. And that's very important to me. Even if I won't make as much money, but if I have more time to focus on, the things that really matter in life, that's a win for me. And I know a lot of us are realizing that now because with inflation running rampant right now, out of control, a lot of people are realizing it's okay to live with less. In a lot of ways, that's actually having more and getting more out of life. Because one of the worst things that we can have is regret at the end of our lives. I don't have a lot of regrets right now, thankfully, but, when it comes time, when I get to the end of my life, I do not want to have major regrets and regret that I didn't have time to do the things that I wanted to do and spend time with the people that I cared about, whether it's friends or family. I don't have many friends right now, and I'm not involved with anyone right now, but at some point, hopefully sooner than later, I will definitely find that person, the person that I can count on and spend the rest of my life with and build a life with, too. These last 2 years that I've been back, I haven't made a lot of money, but I've been able to accomplish a lot when I really think about it. I was able to have both foot surgeries. I did that. I trained for a new career in cybersecurity, so, I'm very proficient in that industry right now and prepared to take the next step and continue learning about IT and cybersecurity. So that's good. I believe that that is a marketable skill to have right now because with the way things are going, AI is taking over. I saw a video the other day of a Wendy's drive-through, and instead of having an actual human being working the drive-through and taking the order, instead they had artificial intelligence taking the customer's order. And I thought that was really wild, to see that actually happen. But that's the future. That's where we're going right now, unfortunately. So I have mixed feelings about AI. I believe that technology, it's good. It's good to make use of technology, but it can never replace the physical experience of human interaction. No matter how intelligent artificial intelligence becomes. I think now, if you have extra money to invest, is a great time to invest in AI and to learn more about it if you want to work in that field and be a part of it. But I'm not able to ride my e-bike right now either. So Yeah, I'm pretty much staying home a lot and, just taking care of things here. I spend time, sitting outside like this in my front yard, on my front driveway. People watching cars go by sometimes, and reading, studying for my exam, editing my videos, which is nice. But yes, I will need to go back to work at some point, or maybe my channel will grow enough where I can start making money from doing YouTube videos. I don't have a lot of equipment right now, all I have really is my cell phone and my 12-year-old laptop. I did some upgrades on it, but I don't think I can upgrade my laptop any more than I've already did. So hopefully someday, soon, I'll be able to invest in better recording technology to improve my videos and learn more about that. Also with YouTube, I'm spending less time on YouTube also because I find that during the day, if I'm making lunch or having a snack or preparing breakfast, oftentimes I'll have YouTube on in the background listening to a video, and I try not to do that now either because it's good to be in our own thoughts and be alone with our own thoughts and have our own thoughts as opposed to having constant stimulation. It definitely overworks our brains and can take a toll on our mental health. I haven't really watched any YouTube videos today so far, and it feels pretty good because right now I'm in my own thoughts and I don't have any excess content or noise distracting me from that. So I encourage you, if it's YouTube or social media, to try to spend some time offline and just be in your own thoughts. It's okay to be bored, and I can understand it's a little difficult at first because, we crave that dopamine stimulation from social media or from our electronic devices. Right away, most likely, you will notice a difference when you're in your own thoughts and not having even notifications. Turn those off too if you don't need to have those. And just spend some time in your own thoughts. So I guess I'll be signing off for now. So to all a good day and God bless. Our time is now. Let's change the world. Take care, everyone. Bye.